Good day, Diamond. Again, welcome to the third and final lesson for quarter two. This is in connection with the equations of the circles. And yes, this is Ma'am Aika, and I will be showing to you and discuss to you the last lesson in Math 10 for quarter two. So again, before we start, and we wanted everybody to learn mathematics. And together we wanted to say, Aika, yan natin to. So for today's objectives, for this video's objectives, we have first to illustrate the general form of the equation of the circle and to determine the center and radius of the circle given its equation. So I wanted everybody to prepare your mind, body, and soul, and pen and paper as we go over to some activities and problems relating to the topic. First, let's have a review. Remember the standard equation of the circle in which you have here the x minus h quantity squared and y minus k quantity squared is equal to r squared. We also use these three steps. The ISS, first is to identify the given center and radius. S is to substitute the given to the equation. And third, simplify and square the radius. These are the steps in order for us to get the standard equation of a circle. Now, let us try if you can still remember. What will be the equation of the circle if the center is at 1, 2, and radius at 3? ISS, remember, I is to identify, actually, ISS, if you can do it mentally, I think you'll be able to get this answer. So you have there x minus 1 quantity squared plus y minus 2 quantity squared is equal to 9. Pero have you thought of, Ma'am, what if we square that x minus 1 and y minus 2? What will happen? So actually, it's a long process, but may result kapag in-square. So let's try this. When we square x minus 1, remember it's x minus 1 times x minus 1. So shortcut, square the first term. X, magiging x squared. Next, square the last term. My negative 1 squared is positive 1. And then for the middle term, it multiply lang yung first and last. So negative 1x or negative x times 2. Okay, yun lang gagawin. Multiply those two terms, then times 2. Kaya meron tayong negative 2x. Ganon din gagawin natin for y minus 2 squared. Y times y squared. Negative 2 squared, positive 4. Y times negative 2 is negative 2y times 2, kaya negative 4y dito. And of course, you have 9 on the other side of the equation. Next is we have to arrange and combine terms. So arrangement, we always start with the highest exponents. So we have there x squared and y squared. Ni-rearrange lang to ha, and combine like terms. Next is the negative 2x and negative 4y. And you have there 1 plus 4, which is just 5. But take note, we have here a constant on the left and constant on the right. So pagsamahin lang naman natin yan. Kaya po napunta si 9 on the other side, on this side. And simplifying 5 minus 9, you have there negative 4. And actually, ito pong equation na ito, ang bagong equation na ito ay tinatawag nating general equation. Okay? Ganun pala yun kapag in-square mo, mapupunta ka sa general equation. Mahabang proseso, pero tinatawag na general equation. So try natin to. Paano kapag meron kang standard equation na x minus h squared, y minus k squared equals to r squared? Paano naman kapag ginawang general equation? Naku, walang numbers, puro variables. Ganun uli, wag matatakot. So remember, x squared, h squared, And then the middle term, multiply lang x minus h, x times negative h, sorry. So that is negative hx times 2. Kaya naging negative 2hx. Sa y, ganun din, y squared. Negative k, pag in-square is positive, k squared. And then y times negative k is negative ky. Alphabetically arranged, kaya nauna si k. And then times 2. Kaya naging negative 2ky is equal to r squared. Katulad kanina, arrange from highest exponent pababa. So you have here x squared una, y squared sunod, then sunod yung may x, sunod yung may y. And kung mapapansin nyo dito, yung ating radius square, inilipat na natin sa left side. So ayan na po ang itsura ng general equation. Di ba? Ma'am, parang lalong mahaba. Actually, ayan na, i-highlight ko lang. Ito yung nadagdag. Nadagdagan ka ng negative 2hx. Nadagdagan ka ng negative 2ky. And of course, you have there the h squared plus k squared minus r squared. Ito po kasi ay pwede siyang i-represent as the d, e, and f. So, papansinin nyo lang, yung d pala negative 2h. Yung e pala negative 2k. While your f is the h squared plus k squared minus r squared. Haba? And that is the general equation. X squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f equals 0. Yan. So since ito yung ating general equation, remember you have here the d, e, and f. So ang d mo, if you don't want to expand, you can just solve it by doing this. Times mo lang ng negative 2 si h, you will get the d. For the e, times mo lang ng negative 2 si k. And for the f, it's just h squared. Ayan, kung ano yung kung ano yung h natin, kung ano yung k natin, square lang natin, and then subtract by the r squared. So parang mamukhang ang hirap naman. Actually, hindi siya mahirap. Pero pag may example na mas dadali. So, paano po natin isi-solve yun? Actually, gagayahin lang natin yung step kanina. But instead of ISS, magiging ISE na siya. Paano yon? So, for us to be able to get the general equation, identify mo muna yung given. Your H, K, and R. S, substitute. So, ano yung formula na gagamitin? Yung formula pa rin natin sa standard equation. So, palitan si H, palitan si K, ayan. And then, of course, palitan si R. And lastly, instead of simplify and square, i-expand na natin ang binomials bago isi-simplify. Okay? Kaya ganito yung itsura natin ng ating equation dyan. So, you have now here x minus 3 quantity squared plus y plus 1 quantity squared is equal to 25. Square natin yung first natin sa x minus 3. X squared minus 6x plus 9. Sa y squared plus 2y plus 1 equals 25. So again, arrange natin from highest exponent. So you have here this one. And then yung 25 sa right hand side, ilipat na natin sa left. Kaya ganito na po yung itsura. And then simplifying that, 10 minus 25 is negative 15. So this is your general equation. O, di ba? Kung ayaw mo mag-memorize ng formula, pwede naman yan. I-expand mo. However, baka kasi meron sa inyo nahihirapan mag-expand. So, huwag kayong matakot. You can use the formula. Okay? Remember, ayan yung equation natin ha. So, paano pag ginamit natin yung formula? The D, E, and F. Sabi sa D, negative 2H. Ang H natin ay nandyan naman, di ba? Sa E naman, negative 2K. Given din ang K. While for the F, may H ka na, may K ka na, may R. Given din lahat. So, substitute lang tayo. Let's start with the D. So, for the D, negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. For E, negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. And for F, substitute mo lang sa H, K, and R. So 3 squared plus negative 1 squared minus 5 squared. That is negative 15. Remember ang ating general equation. D, didikitan mo ng X. E, didikitan mo ng Y. And then F, yung constant, equals 0. So ang sagot, X squared plus Y squared minus 6X plus 2Y minus 15. Hindi ba yan din ang sagot natin kanina? So balikan nga natin kung yun nga ba talaga yung sagot. Negative 6. Ayan na. You have there negative 6X plus 2Y minus 15. So dito, negative 6X plus 2Y minus 15. So may dalawang paraan to get the general equation of the circle. Bahala kayo kung ano yung gusto nyong gamitin. It could be the formula method or the expansion method. Okay? So this is the previous example that we have earlier. Or this, ayan na, makikita nyo pareho ng sagot, may it be the expansion or the formula method. Okay? Now, it's your turn. Isang example lang, ma'am, tapos kami agad kasi alam ko kaya niya yan. Okay? So we have here the center at negative 2, 9 and the radius of 2 units. So kailangan natin gawing general equation. Oh, again, you have the freedom to choose what strategy for you to be, what strategy you want to use for you to be able to get the general equation of the circle. So, simulan natin dun sa ayaw mag-memorize ng formula. The ise. Identify the given, substitute, and expand. Remember, practice is the key to mastery. So, kailangan talaga pinapractice yan para hindi tayo mahirapan in the future. Practice ng practice para maging madali na lang siya. So, again, the problem here that we have is center negative 2, 9, radius of 2. Now, let's find out its solution. I hope you are all ready. Remember, ay ka! Yan natin to. Okay. So, this problem, solution. So, let's start with the expansion first. Given, negative 2, 9, 2. Substitute, then you'll have here this. X minus negative 2. Huwag kalimutan yun ha. Plus Y minus 9, then square, and then 2 squared. Now, let us expand. Oh, ito daw yung lalabas. Ito daw yung lalabas na kasagutan. That's X plus 2 quantity squared plus Y minus 9 quantity squared equals 4. So, galing po yan doon. But, it's just the standard equation. Paano si general? Don't forget, yan. Try nga natin to. Tignan natin kung masasagot nyo. What is the expanded form of the quantity x plus 2 squared? Is it x squared plus 4x plus 4 or x squared plus 2x plus 4? Very good. The answer is x squared plus 4x plus 4. Again, square the first term, the x, square the last term. So you have here 4. And for the middle term, multiply 2 times x, 2x, times 2. Huwag kalimutan yung times 2. Okay? Ayan. Kaya yan yung sagot. Now, try naman natin kay y. Y minus 9 quantity squared. What is the expanded form? Is it y squared minus 18y plus 81? Or y squared minus 18y minus 81? Don't forget, square the first term, square the last term. Yung middle term natin is to multiply together times 2. The answer is, good job, yung nasa right-hand side natin. It's because negative 9 times y is negative 9y times 2, kaya naging negative 18y lang to. And negative 9 times negative 9 is of course positive. Ayan. So nakuha na natin yung expanded form. 'Di ba? Nung kailangan natin. Kaya masasolve na po natin ang ating general equation of the given center and radius. So again, ayan, substitute lang po natin. Then, after substitution, we have to rearrange. Ayun, na-rearrange na. And don't forget, you have here positive 4 and you have here 4. So pag nilipat mo yan, magiging negative, makakancel lang. Kaya may iwan si 81. Therefore, this is our general equation of the circle. O, diba? Gamit ang ating expansion. Actually, ayan, we can also solve using the formula, the D, E, and F. So, again, you have here the general equation. Try naman natin, na ginamitan ng expansion, try naman natin yung formula. So in here, again, your center is at -2, 9, and R is equal to 2. That's your H and K. Label lang para hindi tayo mahirapan. So your D is -2H. Solving and substitute, -2 times -2 is +4. Nice. Now let's try our E. So for the E, ano nga uling formula natin for E? Oh, wait, let me just move. Yan. For the E, our formula is -2K and K is 9. So -2 times 9 is -18. Compare nyo po dyan ha. Tumatama din tayo ng value. Yan. And lastly, solve for the F. So for the F, that is H squared plus K squared minus R squared. Substitute, you have there H is -2 squared plus your K is 9 squared minus R, which is 2 squared. Okay, 2, pwede mo nang gawing 2 yan. Solving, -2 squared is +4. 9 squared is 81. And -2 squared, remember, hindi mo times 2, multiply to itself yung negative doon kasi walang parentheses. So it's just 2 squared, kaya naging -4. So you have there 81. So yan yung mga kailangan yung ingatan kapag nagfo-formula kayo. Be careful with the sign. So kung mapapansin nyo, meron ka ng D, E, and F, and comparing it to our original equation, di ba ang D, 4. Uy, tama. E, -18. And F, 81. So everything is in its place. Again, you can choose whichever is more comfortable with you. Kung saan kayo mas gamay. Okay? Okay. Method 1, ang ating expansion, the ISE, I-S-E. Ayan, general equation. And your method 2 is the DEF formula. Yan. So, pwede kayong mamili kahit alin dyan for you to be able to solve the problem. Ayan, bakit bumabalik-balik ang aking PowerPoint? Na doble. Okay. Paano naman pagbaligtad? Bibigay ko sa inyo yung equation, pero kailangan mahanap nyo si H, K, and R because we wanted the center and the radius. You have there x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 4y minus 8 equals 0. Mukhang kakakaba naman yun, ma'am, kasi ang haba ng proseso kanina. What about now? So dito, sulat lang uli natin yung general equation, that is x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 4y minus 8 equals 0. So kung gagamit tayo ng expansion method, the first thing that you have to do is to group them. Pagsamahin yung mga x, pagsamahin yung may mga y, and ang ating constant, ilipat na lang sa kabila. Okay, so you have these groupings. Next, kailangan natin ng pangatlong term. Remember, kasi kailangan natin maging perfect square ulito eh. Ayan. So kung ano man yung idagdag mo dyan, idadagdag mo din sa right-hand side katabi ni 8. So first, paano natin kukunin yung sa x squared plus 10x plus 5? Okay? Para maging perfect square yan. So ayan kasi yung goal natin eh. Paano siya magiging perfect square? Okay, paano nga kaya? So divide lang pala yung middle term ng 2. So 10 divided by 2, 5. O, yun na yun. Ibababa mo na. Tapos, dito po sa ating third, so 10 divided by 2 is 5, i-square mo ngayon 25. Sabi ko nga, kung ano yung dinagdag sa left, idadagdag mo din sa right. Okay? O, try naman natin sa ating y. Negative 4 divided by 2, negative 2. And then square mo is positive 4. Ano yung idagdag sa left, idadagdag din sa right para equal pa din. So, dito po, 8 plus 25 plus 4 is 37. So, this is now your standard equation of the circle. Pag standard na yan, ay ang dali makita ng H and K and R natin. Tama ba? Ano nga ang ating H? Very good. That's negative 5. Your H is negative 5. Your K is 2. While your R ay kailangan pang isolve kasi nga R squared. Don't worry, you just have to get the square root of both sides, okay? Square root mo lang naman yan. So the square root of 37 is still square root of 37. So you have there the center at negative 5, 2, and R is equal to square root of 37. Ito lang yung mahirap sa expansion method kasi nga mahaba pa din yung solution to get the center and radius. Try naman natin ngayon gamit si ating D, E, F. Okay, let's rewrite our equation. X squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 4y minus 8 equals 0. Remember, this is your D, this is your E, and your F. Apakadali naman pala. D is equal to negative 2h, E is equal to negative 2k, and F is equal to h squared plus k squared minus r squared. Yan, haba. So dito po, isa-substitute mo lang kung ano yung value ng D mo. Di ba 10? Then equals negative 2h. Divide both sides by negative 2. Your h is equal to negative 5. Oh, bilis ng h, di ba? What about your e? So ang e natin negative 4 is equal to negative 2k divided by negative 2k. Both sides, you have their k is equal to positive 2. Okay? O, ayan na. Aba, may h ka na, may k ka na. Paano naman tong sa isa kay r? So you have their negative 8 is equal to h. Di ba yung h natin ay ang unang na-solve? Negative 5 squared. And then here, 2 squared kasi ito yung k. So negative r squared. So 25, 4 minus r squared. So solve lang natin si r dyan. This is equal. So negative 8 is equal to 29 minus r squared. So ilipat natin si 29 sa kabila. It becomes negative 8 minus 29 equals negative r squared. So this is negative 37 is equal to negative r squared. Divide both sides by negative 1. So your r squared is equal to positive 37. Pero ang kailangan natin r lang, kaya kunin mo yung square root. So you have there r is equal to square root of 37. So center is negative 5, 2. R is equal to the square root of 37. O ayan ha, 2 ways pa rin para isolve ang ating problem. I hope you were able to get it because that's the end of our discussion. You can always play back this video. And if there are questions, mag-PM lang po kay Ma'am Aika. Okay? Magre-respond naman ako as long as I am online. Okay? So, take care everybody. Again, finish all the activities this week para next week pahinga na lang ulit. See you real soon.